A wound caused by an arrow heals with time, but wounds inflicted when someone hurts you, when someone says negative about you, when some of your relatives say bad about you, those wounds may not heal for your entire life. In fact, I have an auntie who is so sarcastic that she doesn't leave a moment to point at weak areas of our family. One of my mama's friend is also like that. She makes sure whenever she comes to our home to point out what we have not achieved. So once my mom's phone fell down in front of her and phone speaker failed to work. My mom told her that her phone is not working and my mom's friend made a remark at that moment. I'll speak it in Hindi first, then I will translate it into English for you. She said, Nitesh, तुम इतना पैसा कमाते हो अपनी मम्मी के लिए एक फ़ोन नहीं ले सकते? Which means that you earn so much, why don't you take a new phone for your mama? Just to tell you, my mom's phone was a very high-end one of Huawei. It just had their speakers dysfunctioning, which we got it corrected in a day. But she, my mom's friend, doesn't skip a moment to say bad or share her sarcastic remark. I can't replicate the tone that she used, but I know that you can feel it. We all have people around us like that who tends to make you feel down, who tends to let you know that you are not doing good and focus on your downside instead of upliftment. No matter how hard you try to uplift yourself, no matter how hard you try to achieve your goals, and even if you have achieved them, no matter how much you do something for people like these or buy them gifts, these people will still find an area to criticize you and to bog you down. Well, my friend, I would say they are just displaying their nature, and expecting them to change or get away from it or instead get rebellious with them and prove yourself right will only yield disappointment for you. Instead, I would give you simple tips that you can apply to yourself to deal with these people. The very first tip is observe to what they are saying and whether it has substance for you or not. If the advice or what they have said to you is helpful, take it, otherwise simply ignore it. Let me share a story of Lord Gautam Buddha here. So Lord Buddha once went into a village, and while on his walk he found some villagers abusing him, saying bad words like you don't do anything for your living. Instead you only do begging and roam around the villages. Buddha, hearing that, doesn't respond at all. When these villagers went back home, their wives told them that they have done bad to Lord Buddha and they should seek an apology from him. So next day these villagers went to him to seek an apology, and once they reached that place where Buddha was meditating, they told him that they were sorry for their behavior yesterday. Buddha said, "Why you are seeking an apology? I don't remember anything that you said. This is a new day for me today, and whatever you said, I don't remember at all." This is the power of elimination and filtering that we all need to develop. Simply ignore if you don't find the words of others fruitful. The second tip is to understand that these people who are saying bad or who seem negative to us have also gone through a lot of pain in their life. They would have had upbringing as such that they inherited these negative behaviors from their surroundings. They were not born with these traits, so forgive them when they say bad because their nature has been shaped that way. Instead, bless them and pray to God that they become wiser and get the better company of people in their life. This way, you will develop empathy for them and more goodness within you. The third tip is to use their bad words as motivation for you to become better. So when I started my face reading career, many people said, "What you'll be accomplishing out of this? You won't make enough money. This doesn't have any future." I got disappointed, but those words pushed me to work harder. And now I am fortunate to make a decent living out of face reading. I have courses on face reading. I am on international networks where I am blessed to give reading on many platforms, and I help my clients with their relationship issues. So you can use their bad words to become motivated, to become better at your skill. The fourth tip is to just do your work and walk on your goals. So they have their work of saying bad things, demotivating you, criticizing you, but you have your work of doing tasks that you need to accomplish in achieving your goal. So just simply do your work, what is needed to be done, and don't focus on their work like why they criticize or why they are pulling you down. Instead, you do your work and let them do their work of pulling you down. The fifth and final valuable tip, which will lead you to save a lot of time, is to just accept what they have said. This means instead of being rebellious and fighting to prove that you are right, just simply accept and acknowledge what they have said as right on face value. We have an instant response to fight back once someone says bad to us or someone abuses us. It is so instant that the anger within you boils to respond and give it back. But I would say hold it there. Hold that anger to prove from your actions rather than your words at that moment. By the altercation, you are only going to waste your energy and your time in giving justification. Just accept, and once they are away, let that thought also fade away from your mind if it doesn't serve you. I hope that these 5 tips helps you deal with negative people around you in a way that strengthens you rather than making you feel low and down. There are definitely more tips for dealing with negative people, and I would love if you share your thoughts in the comment section with tips that you use to deal with negative people. I'll be reading them all, and it will also help all of us in the community to become better people. So share your thoughts on that. If you like the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends whom you feel it will help. If you want us to meet again and again, consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell so that you remain updated with my upcoming videos. Thank you so much again for watching this video, and I'll come up with more videos if you give me more strength and love. Bye bye, take care, and have a lovely and a super awesome day. I'll see you in the next video.